Google is making a change that will soon make traditional SEO for your law firm or any other service business completely useless. For years, law firm owners, including myself, relied upon Google SEO to be found, to get clients, and to make money. In fact, over the last 15 years, Google SEO has been the golden goose that has laid me many golden eggs to help me build 2 7-figure law firms. But if you're not ready for the changes that are coming, you're going to lose out to your competitor who is ready to pivot to a whole new strategy. Don't worry, in this video, I'm going to show you why traditional SEO has become a complete waste of your time for law firm owners and service-based businesses, and what new strategy is replacing traditional SEO that will provide you massive results and easy to get started on today. To understand how big of a problem we have with SEO, we first need to look into the number of challenges when competing in SEO. Ah, yes. When I go back to 2011, when I first started my criminal defense law firm, I remember how easy it was to rank using SEO, and I could make tons of money. I remember I put together my first website. I quickly threw in a bunch of keyword-stuffed, high commercial level keywords, and pretty quickly I found myself rising to the top near the very top of the first page for commercial keyword searches like Fort Worth criminal lawyer and Fort Worth criminal defense attorney, and I did this almost immediately. No need for in-depth blog posts, super sophisticated backlink profiles or strategies. I didn't really need any of that. And even once I did learn about guest post blogs where I was able to obtain backlinks from other websites, it was really easy to do back then because no one else was really doing it. The problem? Most law firm owners and service-based businesses see ranking as number 1 on Google as the ultimate goal. But it doesn't really matter that much unless it leads to more sales. Now, don't get me wrong, ranking number 1 on Google got me lots of phone calls. But a lot of those phone calls were from people who didn't know anything about my law firm, and they were very low quality leads. This required me to be an expert salesperson to convert these leads into clients. Being a better lawyer than a salesperson, I lost a lot more leads than I should have. By the way, I'll show you the solution to the sales problem here in just a minute. But the point I'm making, even when I was doing really well in SEO, it only solved half the problem. As time went on, law firms began to flood the internet with content, backlinks got harder and harder to get, and the whole process of SEO just got a lot more difficult. If it wasn't hard enough, welcome to 2024, and now we're being told that SEO is about to get even harder because of the introduction of artificial intelligence. We all know that AI can be a good thing for us, but the unintended consequences of AI is shaking up the legal industry, and not in a good way. Before we get to the way around all of this, let's identify the 3 quick reasons why artificial intelligence is making it so much harder for smaller businesses with SEO. Number 1, your blogs and articles on your website. Remember the days when you would sit down maybe on your own or with your agency and write all these wonderful blogs and answer many of these questions for your potential clients, and they would find you on the internet and call and hire you? Well, unfortunately, those days are now over. Artificial intelligence will answer many, if not most, of those questions. In fact, it has been proven that general search volume on Google and other search engines is starting to decrease because more people are going to ChatGPT and other AI options in order to get quick answers to their questions. In response to this, Google is rolling out their own version of AI built right into the Google search results. And this is known as Search Generative Experience. The downside? This new Search Generative Experience is designed to answer questions for people through AI, not through you. Imagine typing, "Does real estate need an LLC to protect it?" And instead of your law firm article pulling up to answer that person's questions, you end up finding some type of AI chatbot informing them of what they should do. This feature is being rolled out right now as we speak. And as it does so, it takes up even more real estate at the top of the Google search results, which means your SEO articles will be pushed even further down the page. Number 2, AI tools make it stupid easy for anyone to flood the market with new content. This means everyone and every lawyer is doing this right now and flooding the internet with so much content it makes it hard to compete. In fact, it's like fishing in a pond with so many fish, it makes it difficult to even move around. That means the only way you're going to stand out from your competition is that it requires you to yell even louder, which is a very expensive marketing proposition with what ads cost, and it ends up resulting in a negative return on your investment. Number 3, AI is actively destroying your ability to get backlinks. We have all been told that one of the best ways to rank on Google is to increase your domain authority by obtaining backlinks. A common way to obtain backlinks is to offer to write content for someone else's webpage, and as a result of that, you receive their authority back in exchange. Back in the good old days, you could just write articles and send out requests to blogs and websites, and they would actively exchange a backlink for your article. But now, AI is doing this on its own so much that now it makes it almost impossible to even get a response from someone when you're trying to get a backlink. Look, don't get me wrong. I like AI and all the possibilities that it brings. But you must understand that it is fundamentally changing the landscape of legal marketing. If you are willing to do what most other attorneys are not willing to do, you can gain a competitive advantage that will last you for the next decade. So instead of trying to rank and dominate on Google, why not try to rank and dominate on the second largest search engine in the world and the very best platform that establishes the know, like, and trust factor with clients? That is YouTube. That's right. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. And remember what I told you earlier that I was having those problems with leads from Google as to being able to close them and turn them from a lead into a sale? That was happening because people that called in from Google, they had no idea who I was. They never saw my face, and it was more conversational and transactional, which made it difficult to close. But YouTube solves that problem. YouTube is marketing and sales rolled into one solution. In other words, YouTube fixed my problem. Now, how do I have any business speaking about this subject? Well, I happen to own 2 multi-7-figure law firms with 2 YouTube channels, the Hampton Law Firm and the Jeff Hampton channel. And they create content for 2 very different types of law, asset protection as well as criminal defense. Here's the exciting thing. The criminal defense YouTube channel generates over $1.75 million in revenue with no ads from just the videos that I produce. Also, the much smaller Jeff Hampton channel, which produces real estate asset protection content, generates over $30,000 a month from business that is closed from those videos, and I have less than 4,000 subscribers. In fact, my criminal defense YouTube channel is just shy of 200,000 subscribers, and it's fairly routine that I will get anywhere from 5 to 10 phone calls to my law firm where people are ready to sign up and pay the retainer and never even speak to me or any other sales lawyer. Sounds pretty amazing, right? How is this possible? Because YouTube clients have already watched at least one video of mine, and I'm surprised to learn that many of them have binged watched my content before they ever called in. That means they were already relaxed and pre-sold on what I provided. Why? Because only YouTube provides the opportunity for you to share your expertise and your knowledge in such a way that it establishes the know, like, and trust factor so that your clients are pre-sold before they ever even call you. In fact, Think Media did a study that showed that 42% of respondents said they would choose to work with someone on YouTube over someone who was not on YouTube. Here is the new marketing reality for your law firm. Video accelerates the know, like, and trust factor more than any other marketing medium, and YouTube is the #1 video platform in the world. So, how do you get started? I want to invite you to download the free strategy blueprint down below in the description and find out how you can get started transforming your business through YouTube.